Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So, it's time for the Ether Raid replays, and I mean, this was pretty obvious. I knew this was incoming from my Ether Raids offense video, which was the last video, so now you get to see all the weird shenanigans that go on because I've done basically nothing. Oh boy. I mean, at some point, you'd think people would get a little better at offense, but I think it's the same. So we all know how great Noe is. 100% totally a top tier unit, no lie. So, yeah, who needs your specials? And so now we're all super debuffed, so they're going to go attack Nino. Perfectly fine, but she is capable of murdering a lot of their units. But then they just leave their units like that. So, yeah, awkward. And now it's already GG before anything's really gone on. So, well, gotta go for the salt kill, which is something I do too. It's just like kind of whatever at this point. Doesn't matter what they do, pretty much. They can't escape, so that's just a rip. Then we get this team here. One of the few strategies you can try and use to beat my team. You just gotta know what you're doing, and well, not everyone, very few people know what they're doing nowadays. Like, there's the people that get like minus 80s, or that give me minus 80s and stuff. It doesn't necessarily mean they're good, because my defense is pretty bad, but it just means, they kind of use their brain. That's pretty much all it says, because there really is not much to my team at all. If you just park your units appropriately, or if you're gonna do a hit and run strategy, you gotta know how to run. So this is pretty decent. But we're gonna get the absolute shred fest out of Nino because she's a monster. So they're going to take out, what, Sheeta, was it? So, no. Nino just terrorizing everything. Kappa. At this point they should definitely take out Nino, which they're going to do with Lilna. And, they should be able to... They're actually just going to go straight in because, I mean, if they don't, they're still going to drop a unit anyways. So it almost doesn't matter. But what matters is that they still have Lyn to kill Azura if need be. They bait with Lilna. Perfectly fine because no attack stat out of Azura, but that's a rip for me, or them, because they didn't pick up the ether structures. At least both of them. It's not entirely necessary because, again, you can get away the whole season with not picking up 20 ether, which is basically 2 matches worth, and still get the maximum, I think, is it 16 matches? I keep forgetting the number for some reason, but not sure why they took out the Bright Shrine like that. I would have taken out the Tactics Room. And they still don't take out the Tactics Room, so, I'm thinking they're trying to go hit and run, but how are you gonna do that? Yeah, I can kind of see why this team went why this went terribly wrong. Oh boy. I'm presuming we're gonna get... Oh, she actually attacks Reinhardt, okay. Lilna actually one-shots someone. Lilna one-shots 2 people. Amazing. Alright, so well, at this point... Wow, Lilna actually doing some damage. What is this? And I guess they're gonna run? Yeah, running's pretty acceptable, except for the fact they can't run. Well, this is awkward. I don't think there's anything they can do at this point unless they really manipulate the AIs and pick up one-shots on everyone. I don't think it's happening. Yeah, I kind of forgot the outcome of this match, but I'm pretty sure it was a 5-kill match. There's not really much they can do here. They either time themselves out. They can't even kill Azura, so that's definitely a rip. You get the rally and the murder. Alright. Now for this person running flyer team. I wonder what their strategy is. I haven't watched all these replays of Gale Force. Single Gale Force unit. I don't know what I think about that. I guess they could. I'm not sure what they can really do here. But yeah, I can definitely understand the 2 deaths though. I don't see how they could reliably, like, without gambling some things. That was fine. It's just that they're gonna have to drop units. There's not much of a choice there. So Nino lives because science, and we're gonna pick up the kill there, but we're gonna get panic deployed, so we're not gonna be able to vantage meme. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure we could vantage meme these guys out the window. Except there is Bright Shrine, so maybe not, but you know, we'd still get a lot of damage out. And due to the tactics room, they're going to be alright here. Azura's just gonna chill in the corner, I guess. She's trying to go the path with the least enemies, so, you know, this should be easy cleanup for them. I wonder if they're gonna be able to get the ether structure. I don't think they can. Yeah, they're just gonna go for the kill there, and, well, now for this team, I mean, I think you guys can figure out what happened here. If you've watched my replays long enough. Oh, not even merged, so yep, this is not great. Heck, even if she was plus 10, I don't know. Minus speed, not too relevant. It's kind of more, she doesn't have enough overall stats, just meme wall. Because at plus 10, you know, you'd have like 62, 63 HP. I can't remember off the top of my head how things go now. Is it? This might be 63. I don't remember. I'm guessing that meant. Oh. I guess that makes sense because Lona would do a lot of damage. I think their error, though, was taking out. I don't know, actually. Here, minus speed is probably hurting. She's getting doubled. That Bright Shrine's also there. Oh gosh, the combos. RIP. Yep, that fell apart pretty quick. Ripperinos. And now, leaving Ranulf in there is not a great idea either. Oh gosh. It's just a slaughter. I'm guessing Nina's just gonna casually destroy everything, Kappa. They can probably take out Nino, but they can't even one-shot Kaden. Air in a nutshell, Kappa. Nino barely dies out of that. Feels bad, man. But let's see if they can pick up the kill on Cheetah. They cannot, so that is a rip. I was kind of thinking of putting Wings of Mercy on Azura, but I don't know, because I feel like that'd just be another way people can easily troll my defense. But then again, considering what's been going on here, I don't think it matters too much, but Aerobatics has gotten me some meme kills, so I don't know. But it's not like something that comes up every match. A lot of times Azura gets stranded in the back and she just can't ever dance again. Okay. I can see what went wrong here. Oh boy. Don't tell me Nino just absolutely annihilates her out the window. Yep. Annihilates her out the window. Oh gosh. That's like special denial's pretty good. Well, Legendary Lucina getting herself murdered. That's fine, I guess. Doesn't really matter too much. Guess they're gonna bait here. I think Nino's gonna troll again. I don't think she's gonna kill though. There's no way she's living this counter. No, she's going after air. Never mind. I forgot that was an option. They do get the double there, which is good. They should be not fine here. Yeah, just too many losses too early on. So, Ripperino. This person has double offensive shrines. Interesting. I don't know what I think about that. Like Dark Shrine, both of them I can understand on offense, but the problem is it clunks up your space. So the inevitable problem is on teams like it's not necessarily Acris's idea, but he's like the one who made the video about the Cav line defense strategy. Like, it's a pretty decent strategy because a lot of people love stacking their structures on offense, even though half the time they won't use them. Unfortunate that we can't get the kill on Jacob there without losing too many units. Otherwise, this match probably would have ended slightly differently. But, I mean, not much we can do at this point. Okay. Get that. Okay. Now we have them in a pretty sticky situation. If they know what they're doing, yeah, they're gonna run. Yep, good. That's good play on their part. They didn't necessarily have to do it like that. I would have taken out Tactics Room. Because now it's hard to get away. Because you can break down the way back, but looks like they're just gonna give up trying to pick up the ether structure, so doesn't matter too much to us. And time for your daily episode of Surtur's definitely a great unit, Kappa. I mean, they probably could have. I mean, it's an unmerged Surtur, no flowers, no summoner support, nothing. Like if he had summoner support and a bunch of other stuff, then maybe, just maybe, he could win going this way. But you know what all of the people do? They don't do that, so we all know what's going to happen next. Surtur is a great unit, no lie. So Nino's going to attack first. Surtur's not going to kill, and we're going to get massive splash damage and carnage everywhere. Everyone shall die. It's like you use 3 airs and put the one place you're not supposed to put your unit, you do. Like, Wary Fighter Surtur, in terms of like trying to survive single hits, is pretty good because obviously it's hard. I guess it's not obvious, but I like how this Micaiah is 51 res with life and death. Anyways, it's not. I guess it's not obvious, but with Wary Fighter, it's harder to it's hard to one-shot him because he has a decent amount of HP, defense, and res. That kind of comes along with having terrible speed and decently high BST. It's like, yeah. I've noticed at this point a lot of people using the Vantage strategy, they can just take out Lona like this, and then it's kind of game over. That's kind of inevitably the problem ever since the Abandoned Castle nerf. But I don't care, so we're just gonna stick with this. Yeah. You know what I kind of wish, though, would be a thing for the memes? Unfortunately, in this game, range units can't equip the deflect melee skill, but I'd totally like it to be a thing to meme people who like use, I don't know, like DC Vantage, Reinhardt, or Swordheart, however you want to call them. It would be funny, to say the least, at the very least, or like Keaton. They would pick up a lot fewer kills if that were the case. Okay, they're setting up the kill on Sheeta. Perfectly fine. I don't think they really needed to do that. If anything, that was the quote-unquote, I'd say, riskiest, if that's even a word, most risky play, because if they accidentally mistapped or something, it'd be, unless I'm looking at it wrong, I think it would be harder to still pick up the ether structures and murder Sheeta in the same turn. Okay, what's new? Bringing Effie against my team, it might be their only strategy. It's kind of like how I only have one strategy, so it's totally acceptable. I just kind of, I don't know about using Bonfire. I know damage output's pretty important when you're trying to tank, but it's also pretty important to actually be able to survive. But this is gonna hurt. Easy one-shots out the window. I'm gonna get the future vision there. So now everyone, because they didn't break that ether amphoray, they're probably gonna have to pay for that. They're gonna get absolutely shredded now. Yikes. I think Lona's probably gonna pick up the kill. Yeah. Gonna get a rally and then murder Anna. And then we'll get a future vision from Legendary Lucina, or she'll just teleport in and murder herself, because I forgot she has Wings of Mercy, so that attacking takes the priority over that stuff. Imagine if there wasn't that priority. That'd be pretty scary, not gonna lie. They're probably just gonna even time out on turns at this rate, but they can't take out Cheetah. She has a little too much res. Now they can. But yeah, this is probably gonna go downhill. Yeah, Lona should be able to pick up the kill here. And they can't murder 2 units in one turn, so that's timed out. GG no re. Wow, Lona clutches. It didn't matter there, but jeez. Luna actually doing something, Kappa. At this point, she's just there to spook folks. She doesn't actually do much. Level 4 Bright Shrine offense. Definitely a legitimate idea, like, conceptually, if the enemy team doesn't have, like, restore, rallies, shenanigans, Bright Shrine conceptually is pretty good, because it really helps you take less damage if you're trying to tank, or if, even like me, using the semi-hybrid tanking strategy. Roy almost straight up just doesn't kill there. That's kind of sad. I think it would have been fine though, because, well, there's no way we would have been able to double, so it doesn't matter. I think he probably would have doubled back. I don't know. I don't know about leaving Veronica there, but sure. And Roy's probably just gonna murder here. Yep. Zura has no attack whatsoever, but this team in particular isn't too great. It is decent because Roy can avoid panic play to an extent. Of course, probably not like a Versa, the top tier Versa HP stats kind of thing, but okay. Well, that's pretty okay play there. Dropping a unit, not the greatest, but I mean, they still got the win, which ultimately, and the ether structures, which ultimately is mainly what matters. If you lose a match, or you don't pick up all the ether structures, and you drop more than 20 ether, and then you're screwed. You can only drop 10 ether if you don't want the pressure of your last day match having to require you to pick up both ether structures in the second to last match, but it doesn't really matter. Nino unfortunately is unable to survive that hit. Oh well, my team is not really designed for damage output. If only I could get Nino even tankier on defense, that'd be funny. I mean, if I like stacked Yunes or something, or Dumas, that'd be pretty good. But yeah, both Yune and Duma's stat bonuses on defense are pretty good. Because attack helps damage output, speed on Yune helps you not die, because it's way harder for people to double when all your units have like +6 speed, and of course you can double more often as well, so It's pretty useful. I wasn't paying attention, so I think this is the next replay. And here we have someone using Fjorm, who, I mean, if you use it properly, you should have a free win against my team. And from the looks of it, from this team, they should have a pretty easy win. Although I don't know about that growing wind Ursula. It's a little weird. So everything seems perfectly fine so far. I don't see anything wrong with this. Using disarm trap perfectly fine. I'm guessing they're gonna use the meta play of assuming the bolt trap they deactivated was real. Because otherwise it's gonna take a little too long to test. I mean, they probably could have tested it, but yeah, they just even go straight in there. So if that was real, that might have been bad. Let's see. That probably would have been pretty bad for them. Because then we would have been able to probably proc Wings of Mercy and maybe do something. I doubt it. Lilna can't one-shot any of these guys. I highly doubt it. Yeah, they're just placing Fjorm in a good spot to where Azura can't dance and Nino can't rally or any of that stuff. Now they didn't do that, so now we're live to troll. But they're going to take out Nino with Ursula. So it comes their AoE special comes in handy there, but yeah, if they didn't have that play, we might have been able to probably pick up a kill on something. But pretty good, pretty decent play overall. I wouldn't say it's good play. They probably could have set up their stuff a little, like their turns a little better, but it didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Doesn't matter too much. They're probably just gonna bait with Candygus and have a nice day. I see nothing wrong with this strategy. Now I do. Now I do. Well, and well, rip. We get a single hit on Kaden. We don't kill, so not the greatest punish. Now we kill. That's unfortunate for them. And they straight up surrender. I'm guessing because they're like borderline from high tier or something, or they had a ladder usage. So they're like, I'm gonna try my luck at a deathless run. Oh hey, look, someone actually using Surtur, probably in the right way. Not baiting from the very obvious bolt trap. That was very redundant. And I used the word very. So yeah, this is kind of the kind of thing I was talking about, just having summoner support, even ally support and stuff. He'll just be a tanky guy. You can't double, but you can probably... That's pretty close, whether he can one-shot or not. We'll see how this goes. I'm guessing Nino is going to attack first. That'd be my guess. But she's gonna do way more damage than Kaden. Kaden's probably gonna die, or if he doesn't, he's just gonna swap like that and nothing good's gonna come out of it. So they should be able to get Surtur out of here. They can just actually leave him in. Interesting play. I'm guessing he's pretty confident that he can live Lona, because yeah, that's kind of the deal. We don't have any means of doubling or anything. So he should have a pretty clean win here. Just having enough buffs and HP definitely helps out. He tests out the trap perfectly fine. Gets pretty much everyone out of the way. I feel like if Lucina attacked first, I don't know, then things might have gone poorly, but it worked out for them. Because Azura was doing 0 damage, so she probably would have been an eligible dancer. Pretty sure of that. So they should be able to just stall and pick up the ether structure. It's gonna be close. They should be able to do it though, I'd imagine. Or not. Okay. well, looks like that's it. There's about 2 hours left, but it doesn't really matter because I've already lost my lift for the day, so ripperonis. We are looking like we're going to be top 3K, most likely, unless a lot of people do stuff in the last few hours. Probably could have gone top 1K if I didn't screw up some of my offense matches this week and didn't have the minus 80s at the most unfortunate times, but that's how things are in Ether raids. I usually do get up to just tier 25 every time. Someday, if I get some legendary run, I can get tier 26 with a single air, which would be pretty ridiculous in of itself, but that's likely not happening. And then Legion's battles, unfortunately there wasn't a color bias this week, so I can't get a super high score. So it looks like we're just going to be probably top 5K, we'll see. But decent amount of orbs there. And Arena, not really trying at all because Shireena's ultra wheelchair. So yeah, we're just gonna drop out casually. And Arena Assault, this is what I'm most worried about because you can see I'm still on my water season team and I've been farming for hours and hours and hours, and the best I've gotten is 5284, which is pretty bad. So this is gonna be close. We'll see if we drop out, but I'm gonna keep trying a little bit more. It's pretty hard right now for me to get any higher, so I might just have to leave it at this and hope that there's just not that many super high scoring teams. And the matchmaker likes giving me 746s, 746 to 750, just because there's a lot of teams at that range. I think my defense is around that range and all that stuff. So anyways, enough ranting. We'll be back when the results come in, I guess. Alright, let's see if this recording is stable, but alright, here we go. So Ether raids, not top 1K. I probably could have gone to top 1K if I'm trying to think about it. I could have gotten to top 1K if 1, I wasn't fooling around, and 2, if I wasn't if I didn't have those unfortunate minus 80s on defense at the worst times. 'Cause it's like, if they were just one match behind or ahead, I wouldn't have lost any lift, but that's how things go in AR. Don't really care, mostly just see how consistently I can get to tier 25 with a single air. So there's that. Allegiance battles, nothing too special. I guess the results have not come out yet. They should be coming out pretty soon, which is why I'm doing this, and I guess they're all taking their time, so I'll be back. It's probably like another minute or two. Alright, surely it's time. No. Alright, surely now. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Rank 4003. Alright. Not too relevant there. Arena, we're just gonna drop, nothing too special. And we're just gonna go to our arena. I don't know why I went this way instead of backwards. Doesn't matter. Let's see. And we clutched it. I was not able to get any higher score than what you saw earlier, but yeah, it held on because it's like you can't find the high enough scores consistently on the matchmaker to get a good score. So you have to do so many runs just to get a single decent run. And it's only decent, that's the thing. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.